That's a long ways down there. This is like a toothpick, babe.
Yep.
This one. That's the one that got me good, man. That sucker got. Look at that. Good toothpick. Yeah, I figured that. You feel water? I do.
Yep.
It's okay. Should have. We didn't bring the umbrella. I think we'll be okay. It'll probably do this for about 10 minutes and we'll be okay. Man, that's a steep drop. Greetings, family. Welcome to another one of your Frank 26 UB2Bs. It's good to be with you. It's February the 29th, 2020. I greet you in agape love. And we are standing literally at the peak of Diamond Head. Starting to rain a little bit. In fact, you can see Diamond Head. That is one of the four corner peaks of the crescent. And we came down that trail and came down this trail that you can see. I'll bring it around a bit. There you go. Now you can come. These are waters that here. There's a parasailer. You see them, babe? You see them? Oh, I'm sorry, a parasailer. A windsurfer. I'm new here. I just work here. I'm sorry. I know. I see him. Yeah, all by himself. What do he look like? Like 10, 11 years old? Not a smart thing to do, son. But what are you gonna do? And around the corner to the right is Waikiki. And to the left, you would be going into an area called Kahala. We're surrounded by these mesquite trees. They're actually mimosas. They got these spines. When we were coming down, I stepped on a couple of them. And I said something like, I don't know, Tres Santa Maria, whatever I said. I said, whoa. And these suckers hurt too, man. But you use these for fishing. I bought me a fishing pole last night. It's cool. My first fishing pole ever. I don't know what I'm doing. My luck, I'll probably just catch a cold and that's about it. Anyways, I want to welcome you to Waikiki, or Diamond Head area, right past Waikiki, just before Kahala region. And it is our Saturday Q&A. It's good to be with you. I'm going to answer your questions tonight. I'm not going to give you our Fireflies report like I normally do. It just gets too long. I enjoy my time with you without a doubt. Oh my goodness, I really do. But don't turn the camera, but look. But for what it's worth, I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Hold on. I gotta compose my. This is also a nudist beach.
Wait.
No. That's what they did. Yeah, did you show those rocks? Did you show the rocks? Just past those rocks right there. One day, my wife and I, we were walking, and we go just around the peak of Diamond Head. It's a nudist beach area. And I see some people laying there, and I tell Jan, I said, wait a minute. You know how you walk into a minefield? You know? And when you walk into a minefield, you stop. And then all of a sudden, you just go back. You know, each step you take backwards is the same steps you took. That's what we did. We were, it was like, oh, no. But anyways, it's good to be with you. It's a beautiful day. It's a little overcast. It's raining somewhat. But you can see the waters, the different colors, the different layers. Right now, that's because the clouds are casting down these different sedimentary layers. But if you look really carefully, right in the middle there's a high point, and that's where the sand is pretty high. And that's why it's a light like turquoise kind of color. Where the surfers are at, right there, that's where the water breaks. That's where all of a sudden it just drops. I mean, think about this. It's in the shape of a pyramid, the island. So up there, the crescent being the tip, all the way down. And look at this. I mean, it just drops straight down, all the way down. We're talking maybe like about, I don't know, it plateaus because of erosion from the waves, but then right about where those surfers are at, it just drops like a son of a gun. It's probably like about anywhere from 1.5 miles deep to the bottom of the ocean down there. But there goes that parasail. I know what it is. Look at this poor guy lost his board. He's trying to get to it. That was a rough wave he took too. And the board went flying straight up into the air. It's not good control. Those ledges down there are amazing because you can get on them. I don't know if you can see it, Tink can zoom in, but there's moss. It's a specific type of moss that grows on that specific type of lava rock. Red lava, black lava, white lava, they all make different types of moss because of the nutrients in it. And that one down there you can see is kind of a yellowish, greenish moss. And it's slippery as can be. So what you do is you get over here where the sand is on the beach and you run. But you got to be careful. You got to have the right shoes. And you run on that, and then all of a sudden you just drop and slide and drop into the ocean like a seal. Anyways, let's get to work, babe. What we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is have my wife position this camera. And if you don't mind a little time out here while we get this together, I appreciate that. Oh, there goes another question out here, just sounds like. A minute. With me. In our form. Hopefully the wind will pick up. You're gonna turn it around? Oh, now you're gonna do it that way, babe? You're gonna turn it around? Oh, now you're gonna do it that way, babe? Okay, that's no. Yeah. The flip around button? Who is that? Oh, it's me. They say there's a lot of static. Nope. And we need to tilt this down. Wow. Huh? No, the wind is really nice and strong. No, that's fine, honey. There you go. And if I'm dark, too bad. Alrighty, family. First of all, this whole conference call is in my opinion, okay? On the phone, sound the worst, it says. Maybe this isn't pushed all the way. Okay, I guess everything I'm about to say is in my opinion, solely in my opinion. We are studying the Iraqi dinar. Now go ahead and tell me. Looks like, no, I don't want to know what it looks like. What about the sound? It's all in Frank's opinion. Thank you, C.S. Hessman. Can you tell me how the sound quality is? Is there a lot of static? It's good. It's great, says another person. Let me see about 10 of you. Give me your feedback. How's the sound? Acceptable. It's fine. Good. Thumbs up. Staticky. Lots of static. It's good. Okay, Kazoo. What? It's fine. Alrighty. No, honey. With all of the ocean background noise. Do what? CS has been. No, it's staticky. It's really good. I think it's staticky. It's good. No, it's staticky. It's every other one. Well, I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. What if I brought the microphone down just a little bit lower, down to my chest area? Testing 1, 2, 3. It's fine, Frank. It's better now. Eat some extra. Eat some sexy cookies. It's staticky. It's better now. It's great. I don't hear anything. Who is that on the phone? It's better. It's better. Much better. 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 Hey, I think we did something right. We lowered it down.
Yeah.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. As we were saying, we're studying the Iraqi dinar. I welcome you to Diamond Head Cliffs and the beautiful beach in the background. And what we're going to do is answer your questions, okay? It's a Q&A. It's Saturday. Remind me to look up this post. 14. Remind me to look that up. Really remind me. Don't let me forget, okay? Alrighty, family. Let's go back. We're going to scroll back here. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, before we get started, I'd like to offer an apology. Um, I'd like to offer an apology to a member on our forum by the name of Judy. It turns out that Judy's heart was broken by me, and I'm sorry about that, because Judy says that I selected her question, and I said, "Oh, well, that's a stupid question." And the more I thought about it, I really thought a lot about it, because I take the responsibility that you give me seriously. I mean, here you are coming, okay? There's a lot of you. And it's got to be for a good reason, right? It shouldn't be for a bad reason. And if I hurt someone's feeling, that's a bad reason. And I want to apologize. Judy thinks that I said that her question was stupid. And the more I thought about it, I'm afraid I disagree with Judy. I don't think I would ever say to anybody, your question is stupid. No, I probably said something like, no, we already answered that question. Or no, no need to go over that same question again. Or maybe I said it was a dumb question. I might have said that. Yeah, I don't know. But Judy, when you stand in the middle of a meteor shower with so many questions and so many people, some of the questions become redundant, especially when you have to repeat the same answer over and over again, and you think that that question shouldn't even be asked anymore. The reflex of a human being is unfortunately 90% of the time not very polite or not very good. It's more defensive than anything else. So Judy, if I came across impolite to you well, I don't think I said stupid, but if I did, I certainly apologize. Okay, there is no stupid question. There is no question that is stupid. No. And I will be more careful from now on, okay? All righty. Well, folks, let's get started. You want to have fun? Question number 1 tonight is coming from Kevin. Frank, assuming that the GOI gets sorted out. Oh, and by the way, if I know the answer to the question, if I think I know the answer, I'll answer it, in my opinion, right? Everything tonight is my opinion. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. And if I don't know the answer, I'll say, gosh, I don't know, man, we'll look into it, or, no. I'm certainly not going to lie to you and make up a bunch of garbage. You can Google it and find out that I'm lying. And if I feel uncomfortable about a certain question, I'll just simply say, hey guys, let's just move on, no comment. Okay? Okie dokie. Anyways, here we go. So, Frank, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Personally, I think it was Kentucky Fried Chicken. Anyways, question number 1 from Kevin. Frank, assuming that the GOI gets sorted out and that they move forward, towards addressing the budget, if the key is not, I really like the way you picked the right words. You must be a student, okay? If the key is not in the budget, You mean the rate? Okay, okay. If the key is not in the budget, wouldn't that run contrary to what we have been studying the last month or so with Daddy being in charge? Perhaps instead of the key, they would move a flipping switch. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, remember what did I say last time we were together that well actually I did I put it in team chat last night. For those of you that are in team chat, how many times did I say the word ridiculous? 3 times. Taking the bank was you typed it, huh, babe?
Yep.
3 times. Yeah. And what was I referring to? That I believe that deep in my heart, we got a cabinet, a prime minister, and we have the protection of the United States of America to allow this cabinet to come out. And it kind of did, 22 names. And then on top of that, what do we got? Um, Supposedly tomorrow, the vote. Okay, back to the vote again. Okay, don't make me laugh. Come on. The stitches still hurt. Stop it. So, okay, they're going to vote tomorrow? Whenever. And so when they make that official, wow. Do you realize, ladies and gentlemen, that they're telling the citizens we're going to change the exchange rate? Okay. And they're telling the citizens we got a budget for you? Okay. And they're telling the citizens that it's for a bazillion dinars? Okay. And that's why we're going to, something about the exchange rate. Because the budget is ridiculous. And if we don't come out with a proper rate for the budget, it's ridiculous. Why everything that we've done, a bunch of a bunch of Mo, Larry, and Curly Keystone cops doing, bumping into each other. No, this is no, this is for a purpose, and it's a good purpose. So, your question is the key. What happens if it's not in the budget? That would be ridiculous. And 99.9% of, well, 100% of the times in the past, that's the way it's been. No? Yeah? Right? Here's the budget. What's the rate? It's the same. Okay. Well, that's not what we wanted. Well, that's too bad. And then tell you the truth, in what, 17 years have we been there? 2003, yeah. There ain't never been a budget. And they're talking about a budget now. And they're talking about the amount that it's ridiculous. So again, back to your question, I don't know. I pray to God that that's the case. And here's the other problem. I told you on the 24th, in my opinion, they pushed the button to start this here countdown for the budget that I hope and pray has the rate in it. Well, was it on the 24th? Well, shoot, they haven't even announced it. They say tomorrow they're going to have the vote, and then they're going to have officially the case. Okay, fine. When does a 15-day start? From the 24th? From tomorrow? I don't know. And don't try to be specific about it. Look, I'm talking to you about things, subjects that you have to consider. They're not abstract, but they're not solid. And I tell you that everything's in my opinion. So if I tell you that on the 24th they push the button, well, okay, 15 days later, see what happens. And if not, well, consider the fact that they didn't make the announcement of the full cabinet yet. And Walking Sticks team said from the moment that they have a full seated cabinet, we move forward. But we were told that we decided, in my opinion, we decided. Okay, well, I'm not going to change that date. Why? Because I ain't heard nothing different, and I'm not a wishy-washy. I don't jump, from one idea to another. If I say something, it's because it took a lot to say that. Took a lot of thinking. It took a lot of counsel, and then it took a lot of prayer. So if I bring it to you, I'm gonna hold, I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm gonna be steadfast. Let's see when they give us the cabinet. And if you want to start the 15-day countdown, then fine. But I started on the 24th, as far as I'm concerned. And if I overshoot, miss it, this ain't rocket science. This ain't accuracy. This is us trying to understand. And I bring you my treasures, my ideas, my opinions, my team's. I don't want to say the word intel, but I don't know what other word. But my team's my team's mental intelligence. So I hope I answered the question. I'm sorry if I overdo sometimes the answer. And by the way, I don't see any posting, babe. Everybody left. I heard something loud.
They're listening.
The door. It was a loud door that slammed. It went, bam, and then nobody else posted anymore after that. I don't
You
even
want me to
see.
make a post and make sure it's working?
Why don't you make a post and see if maybe this thing is shut down or something? Hey guys, you guys want to know the date? Oh, she's doing. You know what they're doing, babe? They're paying attention. They're listening.
Taking notes.
You know that's an extremely high compliment to one that wants to teach. Alrighty, I tell you what. And somebody said yes the last time we were on our UBTV. They said, "I love your animation. I love how you do things. You know, it really attracts the attention of the student." Yeah, it does, ain't it? All right, question number 2 from Susie. In reference to post number 89 about Mahdi not managing the country's daily affairs after March the 2nd, I thought he already fled the country weeks ago. Mahdi can say whatever he wants. Mahdi can say that he's gonna, what is it? He's gonna I'm leaving. Who gives a squat? I'm leaving. After March the 2nd, I'm not gonna be around. Yeah, because you don't want your ass busted, do you? Get out of here, Marty. Didn't you already disappear? Oh, they caught you, didn't they? They didn't arrest you. Put you under custody, and they told you, ever try to do that again? You're busted. So now you're telling us again you're leaving? Whatever, Marty. Whatever. Whatever. I don't give a donkey's behind what you do, and you shouldn't either. Question number 3. Eleni,
Eleni.
Eleni, Eleni. Has the federal government stopped requiring driver's license and signatures to purchase IQDs? Because the local exchange table here said that they stopped the policy at all their locations. So it's just them, or is this a new demand, whatever system, everywhere policy? I don't know what everyone else is doing, Eleni. I don't care, but I teach you. Ladies and gentlemen, we just, okay, it says we're live. We just had a phone call and we were interrupted.
Ask them if they can still see you.
Can you still see me? Can you still hear me? We are back. So anyways, Eleni, you ever notice that when you call us, we don't talk about the Iraqi dinar. It's against the law. It's a speculative investment. So we're not going to answer any of your questions. When you call, you have to only call to place the order, and that's it. So when you ask me about these other places, I don't know what they're doing, and I can't answer for them. You know what I mean? Now you're asking me, hey, did they stop the requirement of the driver's license and a signature to purchase the IQD? Well, Eleni, that's what my broker has been doing for how long have I been with them? 11 years, 12 years, something like that. In fact, we're the only ones that I thought that did it, because when people would call me and I would tell them you have to send in a copy of your driver's license, they said, well, Joe Blow, when I ordered from him, he didn't want a copy of my driver's license. I said, because he's lazy. Because he's lazy, he doesn't want to do the proper paperwork. United States Treasury told us told my broker very clearly, we need proof of ID, and we collected, and that's it. And we still collect it. Okay? Okay. Question, let's go to the next one. So if you want to know what they're doing or their policy, you call them. And you say, when did this change? When did it stop? When did I stop? I haven't. Question number 4. Oh, by the way, you ever notice that when you call and you want to order and you say, well, I'm going to put it on my debit card, my Visa, MasterCard, and we say, no, you're not. And you say, what? I said, you're going to pay with a cashier's check, a money order, or even a personal check, but you're not going to use a credit card. Why not? Joe Blow lets me use a credit card. Well, so fine. But you see, the reason we don't is because in our opinion, I don't think it's wise to use a credit card to buy a foreign currency, especially from the Middle East. We prefer to protect our customers. Going on now to question number 4 from Bleeding Crimson. The grant sounds good. I think no static. Okay, so no treasure vault requires it, guys. Somebody remove treasure vault, please. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a newbie, don't name any. Did you notice how I said Joe Blow? Bozo.com. You notice that? Do not put the name of another currency dealer on my form, please. Pretty please with sugar on top. I struggle enough to make a living. You see, people take all my information, they make a decision, and then they buy a currency from someone else. That's okay. God gives me what He thinks I need, nothing more. So let us not insult me any further by bringing the name of another currency dealer on our form, on our chat. Thank you kindly for understanding. Question number 4, Frank. Are the GOI not advertising heavily for investors? Frank, are the and this is from Bleeding Crimson, are the GOI not advertising heavily for investors? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, they got a bunch of contracts lined up, but that's not enough. They're going to need a whole lot more than what they've already established. And besides, they've lost a certain percentage of it. I don't know how much. Because of attrition, because of waiting and waiting. Question number 5 from KBC. When will you be able to share the other 10 files you received from Walking Stick? When we get openings, when we're allowed to. The last time together, we told you about the 13th file because, what's his name? Alawi told you that he had 13 files. So we got 3 out of the 13, and we'll cover the rest as time allows it. That's all, right? And I don't want to be cocky and childish and say, I don't want to bore you. No, I'd spend hours with you, and I do. Shoot, last time we was together, what was it, over 2.5 hours? That should be against the law. Unbelievable. Anyways, question number 5 come from KBC. Besides, most people find me boring. Isn't that right, babe?
No.
No?
No.
No? No?
No.
These flies don't. Stop it! God bless America. Question number 5 from KBC. Hey, by the way, who did we say hi to today? Those 2 young men that we sent Hawaiian stickers to?
Logan.
Mason. Logan and Mason. Logan! Somebody. Hey, Mason. Love you guys. It was nice talking to you on the phone. I'm glad you like the stickers. If you need anything else, just ask Auntie Jan and Uncle Frank, okay? Love you. Alrighty. Question number 6 from Tim. In your opinion, Frank, do you think that the CBI is itching to push the button right after the announcement of the new seated government? I don't know if the government if the CBI is itching. I know we are. The United States is. Fab Four, all those that have taken them to that level that they're at now. I know I am as an investor. I know contractors are definitely itching for that button to be pushed. But as far as the CBI itself, well, the first baby steps, the first flapping of the wings leaving the nest, they're not easy. And I told you that when this thing happens, you think that the hard part is ended? No, the hard part is just starting for you. You're going to have to make some decisions with this money. And if you make the wrong decisions, oh boy. And based on the way I see people that they study the Iraqi dinar, I am scared that they're going to become lottery winners and lose everything within about 4 years. Yeah. So, Frank, do you think the CBI is itching? No, but I think they're ready. And I think they're willing. And I think they're being pushed to the point whether they like it or not. Yeah. Question number 7 from Southern Gal. By the way, everything I'm saying tonight is all my opinion. Okay? Sounds good. Question number 7. Southern Gal, do you think that the coronavirus is a scare tactic? That the makers of Lysol have 100% kill coronavirus on the label of their can? So is this an old virus? Well, yeah, obviously the labeling on the Lysol, the spray or the liquid, well, sure, those haven't been updated. The coronavirus just hit us a few weeks ago, last month. So they're not really, the labeling is not covering the coronavirus 19 that we know of. No, coronavirus has actually been around since the 1940s. Coronavirus, but unfortunately, it's now gotten to the point where it now has 4 heads. These heads are bonding molecules that are bringing in, these receptors are bringing in combinations of molecules that have never been seen before that our body is having a hard time fighting. I think it has to do with whoever might have done this. And that's sad to think. I mean, you have to consider it, huh? That somebody did this. Somebody formulated this virus. And then, for a reason, for a purpose, right? How are we going to stop Donald Trump? We'll destroy the economy. How do you destroy? Oh, mustard gas? No. Oh. Oh, we have the gene technology to do that, don't we? Yeah. All right, let's mutate the coronavirus to the point where it now is, okay. And, well, do we have the vaccine? We do. Okay, that's good. Well, fine, let it go. Yeah. Now, that's a morbid thought, isn't it? Kind of sick thought. But what if there was an ounce of reality to it? What if somebody was sick enough to serve an evil cause or an evil god and poison these waters? I don't know. I hope not. And I hope if it wasn't for the purpose of defeating Donald Trump. I hope it wasn't for the purpose of destroying the economy. It really hasn't destroyed it. I mean, so we hit an all-time a low. What was it? Back in 2008, we hit a low. What? Did we die back in 2008? Did we survive it? Oh yeah, we survived it. So shoot, the coronavirus, I believe, is being used by somebody. I just can't prove it to you. I just can't prove it to you. It's kind of like communism. Hey, Cuba, what? You communist? Yeah. You know, how do you prove that a country is communist when they are, and they don't admit that they are? Oh no, this is good for the people. No, it's not. It's bad for the people. Communism is bad for the people, and the coronavirus is bad for the people. But how do you prove that it was done by somebody to be bad for the people? I don't know. Influenza A virus. The influenza A virus. Common cold. Excuse me. Sadly enough, that killed like about 14,000 people last year. Where's the media? They don't give a squat. They don't give a caca. Media, how about all these people? Yeah, that's common news. But coronavirus is killing hundreds, thousands of people. Well, this other stuff killed tens of thousands of people. I don't know. Knowledge is powerful. So whatever the knowledge is that's being given to the world about the coronavirus, when I see it on the news that was lying to me about Donald Trump, I don't pay attention to it too much. Yeah, there is a vaccine coming, but unfortunately you have to go through cultures. You have to go through test samples. You got to go through, it's an evolution of these culture samples to reach, and then after that, you have to wait about a year or sometimes a year and a half before it's actually proven that it's not going to be harmful for human beings. Because you got to go through a specific amount of the population to test it. So, I don't know, but I'll tell you what. So your question is, oh shoot, it went, my phone threw up. So again, baby, somebody keep track. What number were we on? That's your responsibility now. You understand? Was it number 8? Let's see, 7, 8. No, it was 7. So yeah, but you started out with Lysol, and no, they're not up to date yet. And as far as the coronavirus, is it being used? I don't know. I pray not. So the next question would be question number 8. But before we get to it, may I show you something? I was going to actually do a UB2B. You know what? Why don't we do that? Not today. Let's do a UB2B on this. Ladies and gentlemen, you may consider this a commercial, but time out. Time out. We left off on question number 8. This coronavirus, any virus for that matter, you can deal with it. You should study viruses and understand they don't like They don't like alkaline conditions. You can make your body alkaline. You know how. Here, well, do we have the? No, we don't have that product with us. Oh well. But baking soda. Get yourself a little baking soda. You hear those pigeons? Baking soda. A little teaspoon baking soda. Drink it down, and it instantly changes your pH to alkalinity. That's like a force field around yourself. Isn't that interesting? So the coronavirus will say, "No, I don't want you." All right. Another thing, don't touch your face too much. And wash your hands as often as you can, and try your best not to touch surfaces. Basically, just live in a bubble. But if you don't, I want to show you something that has been quite a save. In fact, it started with me. This is a little personal, but we're family, right? Hey. Shoot, some of you already know. Stress really gets to you, and I develop bleeding. You know what I'm saying? And this bleeding comes from, believe it or not, from an unbalance, of your pH in your blood, and it causes these little cuts, these little lesions, and in the sphinx area, and the little lesions bleed. Okay, well, you think a little preparation H, okay, I'm all set. No, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because the problem is that once you have those lesions, a bacterial infection develops. This infection is not one that's going to overtake your skin, but what it does, it doesn't allow the lesion to close, and you always bleed when you go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I found that this product was an amazing thing because it stopped it. It killed all the bacteria, all the viruses. I mean, dead. Fascinating. I was impressed with the product. Actually, you know how I learned it? There was a lady that was using it one time, and she had, what's it called?
She had,
Candidus?
yeah,
Candidus, right? And she was embarrassed and whatnot. You know what I'm saying, ladies, right? Well, lo and behold, she's got to, thinking, well, okay, let me see, Candida, bacteria, orders, okay, so why not? Put a little bit. Ain't had a problem since. And that's when I got to thinking, well, odors are created by bacteria because the bacteria dies and puts out its methane and sulfates. Huh. I wonder if it's going to kill the bacteria and viruses that would prevent lesions from closing, whether it be in the anal area, sphincter, or whether it be just even a simple cut. You don't want it to get too infected. But to have this stuff, I'm going to show you. I put it here. Let me have some of it. I'll put it on my hand now. And you're familiar with this. I already showed you this before. I don't know how much more of this stuff is going to last. We're going to buy a couple of cases, maybe 3 cases of it. Okay, remind me.
right. Because when we went to the store, when the coronavirus came out and we were looking for antibacterial gel so that we could use it often, all these stores here are sold out.
Ain't no and mask.
Yeah.
There ain't no mask. There ain't no gel. Nothing. I even asked the lady. I said, "Well, you got any Ajax?" The Chinese lady go, "Ajax?" Never mind. So, anyways, this is called True Silver. True Silver. If you're interested in it, you got to call me. Yeah, you got to call me. And the reason why is because I don't think you're going to be able to get it off our website anymore. So if you're interested in this, what's my phone number? Somebody put my phone number up. Let me see if you know my phone number. How much is this? I don't know. I wouldn't even want to guess.
I think these two together might be 100.
Really?
Maybe.
Now this here is the gel. Now watch this.
They had a special and I put it up on the floor.
Yeah, they did have a
when it
special. Was it today it ends?
No, it was last week.
Now watch this. There, can you see it? And this gel, that's actually an awful lot I took. But this gel, everything's dead in my hand now. And around your mouth and around your nose. And for that matter, put it up your nose. Don't overuse it. Just a little bit every day. And you're going to notice that, well, you'll see. I think it'll really help to fight the coronavirus or any virus. Now that's on the outside, right? That's on the outside. Look at this. They also have it in a liquid form. Some of you are familiar with this as with it colloidal silver, colloidal silver, but it is and more. So that's why I use it. And this is the liquid. Listen. And I take myself a good shot. And now I know that internally, starting from my digestive system all the way through into my blood circulatory system, I've got this liquid that is like an extra soldier along with the white blood cells that are an amazing defense. So if you're interested, I think, I'm not sure, together it's about $100 for both of these. It lasts you, this gel will last you a couple of months, 3 months maybe. The bottle will last you probably a month at a time. So if you're interested, you imagine if you like, I don't know, you work in a heavy polluted area, this would be great. If you're a smoker, got to have that last cigarette before you go to sleep at night. Go ahead and get some of this stuff all over you too while you're at it, okay? So my phone number is 419-283-2552. 419-283-2552. And I'll get 5 pieces of information from you. Your phone number, your name, the address you want the product delivered to, your email, and the amount that you want. That's it, okay? Oh, and the credit card number, of course, payment. Alrighty, family. I just wanted to stick that in there, and I thank you for allowing me to do that. Let's get back to work. And I believe we left off with question number 8, was it?
Yep.
Pregunta número 8. Esta pregunta viene de una persona que se llama Sonrisa. Hey, Sonrisa. Does Nancy Pelosi have any control over the Fab Four in the register? Hey, hermano, dime, Nancy Pelosi, ¿tiene ella en una manera control o sobre el reinstatement, el Iraqi Dinar o no? La contestación y la pregunta, the answer is, oh hell no. Hey, this is from Smiles. Question number 8. Does Nancy Pelosi have any control over the Fab Four and the reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar? Bless her heart, only in her dreams. And I'm not going to belittle her and knock her down anymore. She's done enough of that to herself. Question number 9 from Waymaker's Kid. What you see, and that's the whole problem. They're jealous, and I told you that. They're jealous of the fact that they're not going to be able to do anything about this this opportunity, with Iraq. Do you mind? Just a second. I like to help everybody. Hi, greetings. I'm doing a live YouTube right now. Can you call me later? All right, I thank you. All right, bye-bye. Bless his heart. He said, that's affirmative. All right, so question number 9 is from Waymaker's Kid. What happened? What happens if they sit the cabinet, pass and implement the budget, but they still don't have a rate? Well, we go back to the first question, the way I answered it, It would be ridiculous. Hey, in my opinion, it'd just be flat out ridiculous. What happens? I don't think that it will happen, but I would like your opinion, and thank you. Yeah, you already have my opinion a bazillion times. You just like to hear the opinion again, reassuring. Yeah, I pray to God that's the case. I pray to God that's 15 days after 24th, 15 days after tomorrow when they officially announce the vote. Yeah, and I do think that tomorrow there's a very good chance. Reason why I always like Sundays and the Mondays. For anything about that they do out there. If you listen carefully, you get a lot of information from what I say. Question number 10. Sonotech. Sonotech. That's different. Welcome. Does Walking Stick know the date and the rate? Sonotech, welcome. I can see you're a newbie. I've never seen your name before. I appreciate your question. But that's one question that I would say no comment to, with respect. Question number 11. His daughter. If the CBI already has a date, then can we just trust that nothing can change it? At this point, yeah. At this point, yeah. But look at here. Did you expect Iran to try to get our attention? Did you expect that the media was going to help Iran by making an exaggeration of a couple of bottle caps rockets that didn't do any harm? But they've tried to find some. They got concussions. Everybody gets if I sneeze, you're going to get a concussion. Stupid media. So they've tried to find, some reasons, some fault, right? I didn't expect the media to help Iran. I didn't expect Iran to do something small, stupid. You know what I mean? And I also didn't expect the coronavirus to pop up 3 weeks ago. Did you? Ooh. So I suppose we need to be fair about certain questions and even more fair about certain answers. Question number 12 from Reggie Boy. Reggae Boy? Reggae Boy. Yeah, man. What's up? Yeah, please, man. Shifted, man. Shifted gears, man. No. In your opinion, man. It says man. It says man right there. It does. In your opinion, man. Hey, bruh. Hey, boy. Hey. Oh, it's from Reggae Boy. I thought it was just Reggae Man. It's Reggae Boy. Boy. Oh, okay. Hey, in your opinion, man, who else in the United States has influence over the RI, huh? Besides Trump, huh? What do you think, man, huh? Who else in the United States has influence over this RI besides Trump? Well, I suppose when you consider the Fab Four that Trump is part of that. You know how we say the Trinity? Our Heavenly Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And you know how we understand that? With no question, by faith. Yeah, my faith is one in which the Fab Four, and Trump is one of them, and that's why I introduced it to you this way. Everything I say has been heavily, carefully measured and weighed. And not just by me. So who else in the United States has influence over the reinstatement besides Trump? The other three of the Fab Four. Okay. $13. Water bill. From Bill B. Bill B. Yeah, Bill B. I thought my UB2B was a song. Bill B. Is the United States, Trump, still holding... When you see that happens, will you help me? When it goes black. Is the United States, Trump, still holding back the oil reserve payment from Iraq? Yeah. Yeah. Is there a reason why he's holding it back? Nah, just to keep them, kind of like when you get Junior by the ear. Come on, Junior. Come on. I mean, you could yell at him and tell him to come, but by grabbing him by the ear, you know what I'm saying? So, is the United States still holding back the oil reserves payment from Iraq? Where's the cabinet? Where's the new rate? You following the date we gave you? Question number... Man, that felt good. Question number 14. I got sensitive ears, don't I, Tink? No, actually, I'm your tiger, ain't I?
Yes.
Yeah. How I sound?
Lion.
How I sound?
Like a lion.
How I go? You know what? How? Rawr. How? Rawr. No, I go. Oh. Hold on, family. We're getting hit with showers. Oh. Yeah, it feels good, though. It is showers, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is that, babe? Oh dear God! You see what's right above your head?
No.
We just don't mess with it because it ain't mess with us. I'm gonna point at it, okay?
Yep.
I don't get excited. Black and white. See it on the end of the very tip. See it? Black and white tip.
Something.
Got it? It's a wasp nest.
Let me have the
But
silver stuff in case he comes down.
the what?
The silver tube.
The silver tip.
Other one.
Well, you gonna hit him with it? You gonna get with this? Oh, you want that? Honey, I think you're gonna need your gun for that.
I don't have a gun.
Yeah, we don't have a gun, do we, babe? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue.
You got these guns.
Yeah. Oh, I got these guns. Oh. There's a little TMI here, right? Okay. Where are we going? Question number 14. Y'all having fun? Babe, there ain't nobody posting.
Post.
Question number 14 from Kid. In my opinion, MTA and government were formed. Good. Oh, they're posting. They were formed. I wonder how many people we got on, babe. How do I see the number of how many people? I'll be darned.
There's a number and thumbs up.
Yeah, it's 965. Well, then now I'm going to give them even far, far more than I intended. For those that didn't come. No. All right, so in my opinion, MTA and the government were formed. Good for you. And if the vote of confidence is not approved before the 30th, it will be before the 30 days, Parliament will be dissolved. That would be fine. So what is the purpose of delaying the vote? Ain't no delay. I told you that. Because, well, I guess there is a delay, ain't it? So how do I tell you what the delay is? In my opinion. In my opinion. Remember last time we were together, I told you that, in my opinion, that the holy man of Iran had the coronavirus? And the media told us that the president, I think, and vice president also, they got coronavirus out there in Iran. And a few hundred people have the coronavirus in Iran. You understand? I told you that this country would, what did I say? Same thing as the Democrats. What did I say? They would implode. They would create phagocytosis. The country of Iran is just literally dissolving. Its leadership, its dictatorship. Yeah. When someone says the coronavirus was made to hurt Donald Trump, hey, it's hurting the good guys and the bad guys. So what's the delay for the vote? Obviously, the less chess pieces you have, and the more chess pieces I have, the better. The less idiots that remain in Parliament, the better. Or, why would just dissolve the whole damn thing? And then they'll all be gone. But then we'd have to delay the vote. And we don't want to delay the vote. The citizens are going to get pissed off. You think I care? No, I guess you don't. Have I ever failed? Not really. Look, a mongoose. Look. See it? Right there. See it? Follow my finger.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't they beautiful? Look at that. They look like minks.
Big squirrel.
Yeah, giant squirrels. There's a mongoose here, family, right in front of us. Mongoose were brought into Hawaii because of the snakes. Some idiots brought snakes in on a ship. and the snakes started to eat the indigenous birds and animals, and that's not cool. So these mongoose were brought in. They're so, look at him. And then they're like prairie dogs. He sticks his head up and like, did he just give me his little paw? What was that? What did he do?
He said hang loose.
Oh, hang loose. I didn't see the other finger. God, he's so cute. I'm sorry, family. Okay. So what's the delay? Did you catch my drift? Did you catch my drift? Because I changed the subject very quickly, didn't I? To a bunch of snake eaters, which is the same thing that I'm trying to tell you. These snake eaters, we just got to get rid of them, and they've tried everything, scaring them, or going after them, arresting them, threatening them, burning their damn homes down. So, in my opinion, as much as I've never said it to you before, and you're forcing it out of me, stop it! Let go! Okay, Uncle! I honestly think that if we just wait, let me see, by tomorrow, Sunday would be a good time because, yeah, and that's why I'm in favor of it tomorrow. If not next Sunday, then, because by then you could dissolve, ain't it? Yeah, right. Sunday. Hey, babe, tomorrow's the first day. Oh shoot, that's why he called me and said that. San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Texas. Tomorrow's the first. No wonder they said on the first then, because then, yeah, 30 days are up. The government would be dissolved. Is it this month that it would be dissolved? I think it was this month, wasn't it? No, but anyways, yeah. You understand? Deadline was, what was it? The sixth, the 8th, or something like that. Yeah. So how about next Sunday, a week from this Sunday? Then we make it official. And by then, the government will be dissolved and gone. Ain't that a trip? Oh, God, this guy is smart, man. I'd like to play chess with Donald Trump one time. Who's that in back of me, babe?
Surfer.
Thank you. Question number 15 from Suli. You got my north, okay. From Suli. We have to be careful and constantly be on guard of falling rocks and boulders. And coconuts and wasps. Isn't that amazing how that thing is just bouncing all over the place? That's why I'm not too worried about it. They're used to violent wind, and we're not going to scare them anyways. Question 15 from Sully. Frank, about a week ago, AG, in his opinion, said that there's a rate. Jan, remind me to fire AG. No, electronic, yeah. There's a rate electronically, no doubt. And in my opinion, his opinion, there's also a rate that's been calculated and then recalculated to the point where 1-to-1 is not enough. Is that what you're talking about? Frank, about a week ago, AG, in his opinion, said that there's a rate. Yes, there is a hard rate, and that we would be taught it. Do you know when we will be taught it? Thank you. No, seriously, that's the way he said it. I didn't say, that's the way he said it. Taught it. Yeah, you're asking for the date of when the rate is going to come out. You silly rabbit. Nice try. Nice question. Question number 16 from the Smiles. From the Smiles. That's somebody new. From the Smiles. I offer you my smile. Question number 16 from the Smiles. Is the drop in oil prices going to impact the timing of the reinstatement? No, not when the barrel of oil was already established for the budget at a certain rate. I think it was like, what was it? It used to be 47, but then we told everybody, no, it's actually going to be close to 60. I don't know, like maybe $57, I forget. But no, and besides, the oil prices ebb and flow. I will admit the economies around the world are going to slow down. The Olympics might be changed and altered. A lot of events that require oil and gasoline fuel. Yeah, it's going to affect the price of oil, the barrel. Will it affect the reinstatement of the dinar? Not at the point that it's at. It cannot, in my opinion, be derailed right now because it's about to run into a wall, the reinstatement. And if it derails right now, that's fine because this is the end. This is where we're supposed to get off anyways. No, the price of oil can derail, can do whatever it wants, in my opinion, because the price is already set in that budget. It's already determined and dictated and recalculated based on a new rate. It ain't got nothing to do with the price of oil. It's got to do with the rate of the Iraqi dinar. Ooh, that's good, no? Yeah, write that. That's good. Write that. Somebody write that down. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch that. Yeah, that's a good one. Anyways, oh, my phone's off again. Somebody had a good idea, babe. You know what they said? Frank, stop eating pizza late at night and your phone won't throw up. And then, and I don't eat pizza, do I? I do, once in a while. The cardboard box tastes better than the pizza sometimes. Anyways, he said, why don't you just take pictures of your questions? I thought, well, I do that already with the articles. Okay, I shall. What number did we leave off on? Come on, it's your job. Sully, 15? Yeah, about AG, 16. We're on number 17 from Roche. What? RICOCHE. Roche? Touche? Roche. Roche says, hey, Frank, will the new rate be the same? Will the new rate be the same on the bank screen and the CBI page? If it isn't, somebody's in trouble. Yeah, whatever the CBI. One day while you're asleep, and Roche wakes up and says, hey, I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go look at a CBI website. And Roche sits down at the table and he's got his coffee and he's drinking a coffee and he pops up the CBI and all of a sudden the CBI website shows a rate of 3.86 or 4.25 or something for the dinar. And Roche spits his coffee all over the keyboard and his dashboard and he says, son of a gun, it happened while I was asleep in the still of the night. And then Roche will go to the bank and he'll say, hey, bank. The bank says, Roche, you should have put some clothes on. But what you got? And Roche says, what's your rate? And they say the same rate that Roche sees at the CBI website. Did you know that, babe? Yep. That's how it works, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good to me too. All righty, Roche. So question number 18 from LEB. Should we anticipate the same games with the budget that they have pulled with confirmations of MTA? In other words, do you anticipate 2 weeks turning into months or more? I don't have a crystal ball. God only knows, the ebb and flow, the stop and go. And that's why it's so important. Don't try to, pinpoint me nor yourself or a date. A time frame is okay because you can study and see the things that are the parameters of that time frame. Yeah, you can see the colors change. You can see the weather change in that time frame. And you can make, mid-course corrections and adjust your time frame. But to actually have a date set, well, basically it's against the law. I mean, if it's your opinion, so be it. But if you got a date set for a speculative investment and you tell somebody about that and you say that's what it is, well, that's wrong, against the law. And when we study together and we try to say to ourselves, do you think in 2 weeks, or in 2 more months? I don't know. I did not know that Iran would do something stupidly small. And I did not know that the coronavirus is going to, come out and do what it's doing to the economy and to Iran more than it is Iraq. You know what I mean? I don't know. Now, let me give you my opinion. One more time. This Sunday or next Sunday, we should, God willing, have that their cabinet. And with that prime minister, within a week, 2 weeks, sometime at the end of the first week of next month, you think that we would be okay and ready to move on with a government, parliament and cabinet and prime minister. And CBI, let me have it. Why? Because Daddy wants you to give it to them. So there's no problem with the CBI. Somebody asked me, you think that they're ready, willing to do it? I mean, no, but they're gonna. So give it once you have a seated government. Once you have a seated government. So I'm repeating myself over and over and over again. And basically I feel like a cheerleader for you. because you already know what the answer is of the questions you're asking me. But if this helps you, if this motivates you, man, that's gorgeous. If this helps you to recall, if it puts your notes in better order, then we're accomplishing something, okay? And I'm not at all irritated like I used to be back in the old days. I know my purpose. I know my reason. And I do things with a purpose, not on purpose.
Question you answered before that one about the CBI and the bank rates. You must say that that was just a guess that you were saying because you threw a couple numbers out there.
Oh, yeah, if he wakes up, what was it, Rocher or Touche or Rocketeer or Rocket Man, whatever. When he wakes up and he looks on the CBI website and he might see, that's why I gave 2 examples, baby girl, instead of 1. Yeah. Anybody that would say, oh, well, that's the rate because he's giving it, would have to be extremely undisciplined. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I want adults to study with me. I love the children to be around, there's no doubt. Jesus did too. Don't you? Yeah. So we want to be mentors. And I suppose I want to be a proper teacher to you. Question number 18 from Lub, L-E-B. Should we anticipate the same games with... excuse me. We already answered that. I hope not. And I don't have a crystal ball. And we didn't anticipate all the other things. God only knows what's going to happen next week, huh? So, but I think it's going to be more in our favor than it is against us. Question number 19, also from Leb. Are most of the thieves gone? You know, it's interesting. It goes back to the same thing that I said before. When you said, why no vote? Why the delay? You know, I'm going to tell you something I never told you before, and I did. I actually think the delay is being done on purpose by you know who, in order to wipe out Parliament so that the remaining cockroaches, which is just a few of them, will actually just become exterminated. You know, the last 20 seconds of what I just said is really the key to the key that's in the budget. Alrighty, question number 20 from T. Casper. Frank, we have studied. You want to lay out, babe? You don't want to lay out? You got your bikini on. You can go ahead and lay out right here. I won't look much.
I'll watch you.
I'll watch you. Go ahead and lay out. Go ahead. Did you bring your suntan lotion with you?
Yeah, it's on.
It's on?
Yeah.
Oh, and you got your bikini on. Go ahead. No, they can't see you, babe. I'm the only one that will be able. I won't look. I won't look at all, okay? Not at all. Question number 20 from T. Casper. Frank, we have studied that February the 24th was the date that the button was pushed. Yeah, T. Yeah, I'm not going to back away from it. That for the 15-day and 30-day, 24th was the date that the button was pushed, and we believe that we have a 15-day time frame after that date of the 24th. So far, so good. Is the international IQD and a change rate what you believe will happen within this 15-day time frame? Yeah. I love how people find ways in the same question over and over again. Okay, Frank, if you stand on your head and you're in Australia and the equinox is over your head, what's going to happen with the RI on that?
In my opinion.
Well, in my opinion, I'm upside down, so that means I'm going to throw up. Shoot, I don't know. I'm going to pass out. Oh, they're sweethearts. And I can't say that's a stupid question. No. I would never say that's a stupid question, would I?
Sly question.
Jen, that's a stupid question.
No, it's a sly question.
Just don't tell them, but then, seriously, Jen. Come. Okay, where are we? You know that little guy? Peanut! With the little hair. Remember Peanut? He laughs like that. Denim jeans or something?
No, Dunham is his guy.
The little guy. I can just see it. And then he puts his head back. Uh, the kill. Oh,
terrorist.
I kill you. I kill you. What was
The
he?
terrorist.
He's the
The
terrorist. No, no,
terrorist.
no. He's a terrorist. Yeah. I kill you. I kill you. I just hit the microphone. And then he's got the guy with the little skull. It's a skull, just a skull that talks. You do. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy! I'm sorry. Jeff Denham says somebody here. Penny, it looks like. I'm sorry. I just enjoy life. I hope you don't mind. I'll try to hurry up. I'll behave. So the answer to that question is no. So what do I believe will happen in those 14 to 15 days? Well, the city, the vote, yeah, there it is, whatever. The sitting officially of the cabinet, okay, that's great, and the introduction of the budget, and it would be ridiculous without the rate, in my opinion. Alrighty. Question number 21 from RV Cowboy. With all the noise, the chaos, the coronavirus, the CBI talk, the China trade deal, April the 6th sanctions on undervalued currency, MTA, and this cabinet, Talabani deal, commitments, etc. In your opinion, is this the perfect time for an RI? Is that the question? Yeah. Again, it's another way of asking. Yeah, of course. And you know what we're looking for in the next 2 weeks. And if we don't get it, what we do? We encompass the full 30 days. He's got the full 30 days. Let's see what happens. That budget should be there within the 2 weeks after they sit a full cabinet, which I honestly believe they dedicated the 24th for. Alrighty, question number 2, also from RV Cowboy. In your opinion, will Parliament convene with a quorum and vote confident for MTA and this cabinet tomorrow? I'll tell you what. Let me stretch my neck out and take it to this point. If not tomorrow, next Sunday. How's that? Why? Because of the question before. What do you think is going to happen in those 14, 15 days, Frank? That. Question number 23 from Alora. Say that the CBI is set. CBI is set. No? Say that the GOI is set.
The GOI is set.
Say that the budget is set. The budget is set. Say that the contracts are set. The contracts are set. What is left? Okay. I need water. My mouth is probably. Hey, when I get those things on my mouth, right here in the corner of my mouth, don't be so rude and sit there and stare at it. God, what is that? Oh my God, it's foam. No, tell me. I saw my video last night. Oh, I'm pulling a muscle. I was sitting here too long. Oh gee. Stop. Oh dear. Oh dear, it hurts. Oh gee. Oh gee. That's why I keep on falling backwards, baby, and lifting my leg up. Alright. Question number 23 from Alora. Say this, say that, say that, say this, whatever. What is left? Timing. And the third ledger to be implemented? Thank you, sir. What third ledger? I call it the second article from the CBI. So timing. Well, in my opinion, they got it timed. They said this is when you're going to stop using the American dollar. I think that is inside of this 15 or 30 days. Hey, that's something new I haven't said. Question. Oh, my phone threw up again. What's your name, phone?
Ralph.
Damn, phone throws up so much. What's your name, Ralph? Oh no, what's your name, phone? Ralph. Way to go, babe. You. Well, quite what number are we on, family? Who cares, Frank? 22? Well, Laura says, if the CPI said, if that's said. Here's another one from question number 24 from KBC. Other than withholding the oil money, I either hear whales or I hear the surfers screaming. I swear I thought I heard it. 24 KBC. Other than withholding the oil money, what are the two other things that the Fab Four can utilize to ensure Iraq continues forward quickly with its economic reform? That's a good question. Yeah, hey, oil money. Somebody asked me, are we still holding it? Yeah. Another thing that we could do is we could say, you know that $1 billion that we send you every month, Iraq? We ain't going to send it no more. Well, how are we going to run our government? That's your problem. You know what to do, raise the value. Hey, tell you what, you know those troops that were pulling out of Iraq? Yeah. What? 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 You had the pizza with that dog. What? You know those troops we've been. How about if we pull out more? What? No. All right, then. You know what to do on that. There plane of fairness. Okay. Yeah, we do. Okay. Question number 25 from Dinar, and there's many more things they can do. By the way, they can. There's many more things. Question number 25 from Dinar Dreamer. Does the stock market need to come down for the reinstatement? Would the coronavirus be a squirrel to get the eyes off the ball for the stock market? Well, the stock market is obviously seriously being affected, no doubt, by the coronavirus. But it's also, I think, because of the exaggeration of the media that does not know how to tell the truth. Period. End of story. Their sensationalism is geared for one purpose, for their political gain, nothing more, not for your education. No, there's only one channel, OAN. And I'm sad I can't get it here in Hawaii. And I haven't been able to get it on the computer either because I guess I've been too busy to look for it, babe. OAN. OAN, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. All these other stations... what they're doing is not right, in my opinion. What they're doing is not right. Anyways, you all be the judge of what the media is telling you about the coronavirus. Where are we at? Let me see. My phone threw up again. Hold on. I think it was like 22, KB. No, we're on 26. 25 was about the virus and the stock market. I do pray that the market does rebound. I do pray that we can control this a little better. I pray that the media stops lying. If we can get all these things done, family, I think that the reality of this virus will be better. Again, I'm not making light of it. It will kill you. It can kill you, excuse me. It can kill you. But just like the influenza A virus, the common cold, what does it kill? Which I told you was like 14,000 people that died last year from the common cold. It kills the elderly. It kills the young. In between, you're very usually strong and healthy. And if it killed over 14,000 people, just the common cold of elderly and young. That's what I think we're seeing and we're going to see with the coronavirus. It'll be mainly the innocent, young, and the elderly. Question number 26 now from Marcus. Aloha, Frank. You stated in your opinion that the button was pushed on the 24th of February, which began the countdown to the day that we are, here we go again, dates, time frame, that's all these questions are. which begins the countdown to the day that we are all waiting for. So, are there any contingencies attached to that date? To what extent, if there are any, to affect the target date? It's getting monotonous. I don't know. I don't know. And I pray that there isn't. Once again, you didn't know about something small from Iran, and you didn't know about the coronavirus, and you don't know what could be next. Question number 27 from BF Ken. Frank, having spoken on the UB2B regarding the substantial gold shipping, in your opinion, since the United States held it physically and releasing it back, what is the chance of receiving massive amounts of three zeros for the gold to explode the United States Treasury surplus in the black? Now that's a dumb question. No, no, what is it? Now that's a stupid question. No, that's a brilliant question because yeah, you see that's pretty much what we're waiting for. It's a domino effect. It's a nuclear chain reaction is what's going to happen once the Iraqi dinar goes off. Man, you got a million mousetraps all in one room, and you throw a ping pong ball in there, they're all going to go off. And everybody that's waiting, everything that's waiting, all the markets, all the contracts, hell, all the countries, all the deals that are waiting, yeah, it's going to definitely affect it tremendously. Hold on a second, my phone threw up again. What number were we on? 27, I think it is. Yeah, 27. So your question is there a chance of receiving massive amounts of three zeros? You didn't end your question. What you mean is, does the CBI want the three zeros that American banks have collected and have sent to the U.S. Treasury to hold, to cover the exchange? Does the CBI want those three zeros back? Desperately. Desperately. So, like I told you before, I'm answering this question for the bazillionth time. The dinars that will be in the U.S. Treasury when the exchange occurs will be very valuable to the United States, for our economy. First of all, I think just like what Clinton did, Trump is going to balance the budget, boom, just like that. And I think that he's going to pay a big chunk, if not maybe let's say a fourth of the deficit to a third of it. Holy cow. And how? He'll tell you, because he already told you. We got $35 billion worth of dinars in our treasury. Why would you have $35 billion worth of toilet paper? Used toilet paper on top of that. And Trump is trying to tell you without being direct, because he can't, it's a speculative investment. But he's trying to tell you that we're not stupid. Yeah. And no, the only one stupid is Wells Fargo. Oh, I slide. I slid. Did you see that? I slid. Sitting on this grass all this time made it so slick. I just slid down, man. It felt like I was on
Put this on your right side.
On my right side? On my right, Okole?
No.
On my right, too? Okay. Pull over here. Look what's behind you.
Is that better?
Ah, yeah. It's much better. It's softer. That. I was wondering why it hurts so much. Oh my gosh. That's sharp, baby girl. And you point it and like, ow. Yeah, you know what? They actually use these to put tattoos on their bodies. Alrighty, family, where are we? So massive amount, three zeros. You know all that story. Question number 28 from Canuck. I think it's only like 10 more questions, babe. From Connect, triple double oh 007. Timing is important. So will the Iraqi budget be postponed until the markets subside? Until the markets subside. Oh, subside in the sense of a downfall. How we doing? Let's see here how many people we got. I can't read. Huh. Okay. The reinstatement of the Iraqi dinar, like I said, is on a track. And it cannot be derailed. Doesn't matter if oil goes up and down. Doesn't matter if you want a stinking vote or you don't want a stinking vote for cabinet. It's already happening. And it's being timed, like I told you. And I told you something new today, in my opinion. It's being timed roughly to dissolve the government of Iraq. What other better way is there, to give, to give the citizens what they want? Alawi's for it. I'm for it. You're for it. Citizens are for it. Everybody's for it. And if you and I know we talked about it. I know you thought about it. So I now need you to really think about it. And I need for you to formulate it into your notes, so that you can be fair about the 15-30 that we've talked an awful lot about. Question number 29 from Eleni again. What piece of information or intel is the most important or exciting as of today? I the promise of a vote to give you the cabinet, to give you a full seating government that is going to receive a budget, and I pray with a new rate. That's the most exciting thing for me. Question number 30 from Hammy. With the proof that Delta brings about Article 8 status, how long can they hide the new exchange rate? As long as they want, but that's not the plan. It's their prerogative, right? It's their damn country. It's their damn currency. But I don't think they want their currency to be damned by anybody anymore. I think that they want to be part of the international world, and they're telling everybody that we're coming. So what do? Here's Article 8. Do they have to make that official announcement? No. The mandate from the IMF says that if you're going to be Article 8, stupid, then tell them. So they tell them. It's not like they put it on the CBS Evening News. They put it on paper and document. And for years you've been asking for it, and for years I've been telling you, the article is straight. Leave me alone. I don't care what the gurus say. In respect, but I don't care what you say. I know what I know, and I'm not lying, and I'm not bringing you stuff just because I got nothing else to do. Why should I waste this beautiful day? I don't. I spend it with the children of God. You need to understand, from the same place where the four rivers ran, from the same place where the Garden of Eden was, from the same place where the Tower of Babel was, that we tried to insult God by getting up to him, from the same place where the hanging gardens of Babylon were, as we try to insult God and say we don't need a God, we are gods, to this day where Baghdad is today. A second world transfer is coming for the church. And church, you know who you are. It ain't for nobody else. Good and evil is going to get it, but I promise you, good will be able to do much good with it versus what evil will be able to do with it. We win at the end. And I'm not wasting my time. I am preparing a league of soldiers that will fight, onward Christian soldiers that will fight for the kingdom of God, with me or by yourself or with someone else. You can't blow this opportunity. This wealth transfer is not a coincidence. What number did we leave off of? I think it was 28 by Canuck, which is, and then Elaine, what piece of information, and I told her, and then Hammy with the proof, Delta Article 8, number 39, Saucy. 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 From Saucy, can the budget be dealt with earlier than the 14 to 15 days, in your opinion, and how likely? Oh, you see, there's a good question. No, no. Again, it's on a track, right? You know, a choo-choo train on a track. You don't want to. It's not easy to put it on another track. You know, to go to another direction or late or whatever. You're saying, can the budget be dealt with earlier? Yeah, that's why we say, you know, between now and 15 days. In your opinion, and how likely? Not likely, because look, we've already, in my opinion, if they didn't start on the 24th, but I think they did, then we've already wasted a week. Now, if they did start on the 24th, we've already used a week. We've got what, maybe 10 days left, if that. Anyways, I hope that answered your question, Saucy. Question number 32, also from Saucy. Will Donald Trump put more pressure on now? Saucy, he's putting it on daily, and we've taught you all the pressure. We've told you everything that the president is doing. What more pressure do you want from him? Did you notice that on Monday when I was with you, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to Pompeo. I said, pay attention to Pompeo. Where is he? I said. Nobody answered. So I said, he's in the Middle East. And pay attention to what Pompeo and Alawi are doing and saying together. Well, lo and behold, Pompeo is over there right now in the Middle East. I think that puts a lot of pressure on them. Question number 33 from Eleni. In your opinion, how many days, oh God almighty. In your opinion, how many days will it take the bank to credit our accounts at the exchange? Thank you, God. Good question. Remember I said that, was it Shakespeare, what is it, Touche, or he's going to wake up and he's going to go to the computer and he's going to see a rate. Then he's going to go to his bank and he's going to tell the bank, what's your rate? It's a rate that he sees on his computer from the CBI website. And then he's going to exchange his dinars. And when he exchanges his dinars, they're going to give him instant credit in his bank account electronically. You trade in $1 million dinars. If it's worth $1 million, you get $1 million credit to your bank account. Unless you ask for it physically. They can, but yeah, I don't think you want to do that either. Let the bank do that. But if you want to give your granddaughter $50,000 gift for college education or something, and you want to give it to her in cash because it's you, your nanny, your papi, your grandma, your grandpa, you want to impress them. Here's a stack of money, honey. Go get an education. Okay, yeah. Yeah, then I guess, it would take a while to have that money given to you physically. But electronically, it's instantly. Question number 34 from Philip. In your opinion, if this does not end by the end of March, time frame, by the end of March, what time frame might you consider? What time frame might you consider for the possible RI window, all things considered? Come on, man. What do you think? Thank you, man. No, actually, I think we've answered this to the point of monotony. Question number 35. Just two more questions, 3 more questions, I think. But, she just sent me. What is this? What is this? Who sent this to me? I told you. Can you read that? Here, let me blow it up so you can read it. Dun 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 dun. Can't touch us. Dun. You read it? Alrighty. So, ladies and gentlemen, first let me get back to where I was before I was rudely interrupted by our admin sending me a valuable article. Thank you. What, babe?
You didn't mean that.
I didn't mean what?
That they were rude.
That they were rude? I didn't mean it? No? Fine. You were not rude. Question number 34 from Philip. I just answered it. No, I didn't. In your opinion, if this is not end by March, the end of March, what time frame might you consider? We said we were going to answer it. Question number 35 from Fenway. Aloha, Frank. Is the information within the long-awaited Article 2 part of what the tellers will be conveying to the citizens? If not, is it still an event that we await just prior to or with the RI? Yeah. In fact, it's really marching forward, in my opinion. They're getting the citizens. I mean, good God Almighty! What? What do you want? I want to talk to you. What was that?
I think somebody caught a wave.
Yeah, that was a loud scream. What? What do you want? Who are you? I'm your prime minister. Oh yeah. What do you want? Want to talk to you, citizens of Iraq. What? I want to talk to you about your exchange rate. What? What? Yeah, we're changing it for the better of our economy. What? Excuse me? Excuse me, I mean, what did you say? Well. So, when you say, is the information within the long-awaited Article 2 part of, what's going on with the tellers and all, shit's going on now. Shoot. And it's the Prime Minister telling the citizens. And we got, oh, how do I say it? Brochures, bulletins, papers that you'll know about, that you'll hear about very soon, in my opinion. Article 2, part of the teller is conveying to the citizens. If not, it's just an event that we wait for and all that. It's going on now. Oh, son of a gun! I just felt that too. Hold up. Look at that, family. Watch. You hungry, babe?
A little bit.
Tell the family where we're going.
We're gonna go to, they call it Eat the Street
Eat the streets, brah!
at Kahala Mall at 5 o'clock. They're going to have food trucks in the parking lot.
Food trucks. All these trucks lined up with all the food and all the smells coming out, like huli chicken and barbecue ribs. And lomi chicken. No, what the heck is that? I just made that up.
Lomi salmon. Poke.
And pork and Angus beef and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go from tent to tent to tent, picking little things that we want to eat.
Yep.
Find a place underneath the coconut tree, smorgasbord style. Kick back, relax, look at the blue sky, and we say a prayer. We pray for you, family, don't we, babe?
Yep. Every night.
Every night, every morning, every time we are in prayer with God, we pray for you, family. You're like my brother, my sister, my mother, my father, my child. And you sacrifice for them, don't you? Question number 35. I think we just did 35. That was from Fenway. And that was a good question. So it's about the second article. It's already coming out. Question number 36 from Jim in Las Vegas. What's up, Jim? Frank, in your opinion, with 200 plus ministers signed on to MTA's agenda out of 329 ministers, where the blankety blank are they? Oh my goodness, that's such a sincere question and rather comical too, I guess. I mean, okay, so wait a minute. Hey, Frank, we got the vote? Yes, we got the vote. Where's the vote, Frank? Hey, Frank, hey, what? We got 200 ministers? Yeah. What the blank got me? I don't know. How can you prove that Cuba is a communist country when everyone knows that they are? I don't know. Okay, where are they? I'd rather not tell you. They're not in harm's way, and if if they weren't being protected, they certainly would be. Oh my gosh, they would be top. What do you wanted posters of all Iranians? Yeah, these people are extremely valuable and important because they're not just cabinet members. They're not just parliament members to represent regions of Iraq. They are the future of the children and the unborn children of Iraq. There will be no mistakes from this point forward. These are special people. I want you to envision, remember the movie you know, that's a cool sci-fi movie. In fact, some people say it's actually a movie that was done by Spielberg because the United Washington D.C. gave him the evidence to make this film, to start indoctrinating us to the possibility that there might be life on other planets. Whatever, who cares? But in that movie, when they came out, these, aliens with those long fingers, hello, hello, hello. Take, what's up, homie? Why are you dressed in white? We come to pick up humans to edify them and make them smarter, advance your race, whatever. I mean, you want a dozen is fine. So the movie shows you these 12 that were selected. They all were dressed in the same uniform. They all had the same glasses, suit. Must have been a sale at Kmart, but they all march into the UFO, and the thing takes off with the human race intact. Now, them there 12 people. You think that there was the butcher down the street? You think it'd be somebody like me? Hell no. No, we got some special people. In fact, you know what? We've already got them trained in our Space Force. Which ones you want? It seems to me that the cabinet members and parliament members that would be picked eventually, these are special people, and they need to be taken care of, just like those selected human beings that were in the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This is a special moment for this country and this government, and these are very unique individuals that were picked by a leadership that is being born on this planet that I ain't never seen before. I ain't never seen our government respond the way they respond now. And the way I mean by that is maybe kind of like the way I do. We just don't take no nonsense. And if you do, we deal with it. And we don't, abuse each other. We don't take your rights away. I mean, hey, you're taking my rights away because you're not letting me abort a 9-month child. Hey, stupid. I'm helping the child, not you. It's insane to want to kill a human being and justify it with abortion laws. You're sick. So, okay. You know what? I'm sorry. I got out of control. I started giving opinions that I shouldn't. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Question number 36 from Jim in Las Vegas. So, where are they, Jim? They're being taken care of. Where the blankety blank are they? They are. You ready? Get your pen. Get your pen, Jim. Get your pen and paper. Not that invisible ink. Yeah, the one on the right. Get that pen right there. Now, this is the answer. I'm going to tell you where they're at. They're kept in the blankety blank. In the basement! Dang right. Yes, sir. Hey, Frank, you can't say basement. Yes, I can. No, you can't say basement. Yes, I can. No. Psst. Hey, Frank. What? It's a banned word. Ban on the run? What do you mean ban? Ban what? Ban what? What do you mean ban?
It's banned in the chat room.
Why? Was it abused? Misused?
It was.
It was?
Yes. It was badly abused.
And we couldn't use the word basement?
No. There is no basement in the chat room.
There's no basement, Shabu. That's why I said get rid of the basement. And they kept talking about something that didn't even exist.
Right.
You know why? To shove it in our face! Get your own damn form. Anyways, we can now say basement in chat room. Did you know that, John?
Yes,
You know,
I knew that.
you knew that? You know why we can now say basement in chat room?
Because I fixed it. Because it's your forum.
Because it's my form. So there. They ain't chatting, baby. I think I lost them all. They all went to the dark side tank. KTFA. I am not your father. He's our Heavenly Father. Okay, question number 37 from Mr. K. Mr. K. Mr. K. Is that the guy with the big red letter, red and white and K on, or is that just Mr. has the red and white letters on it? Okay, let's see what Mr. K wants. Hello. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Kim Clement prophesized Dow Jones at 20,000. Yeah, but it went way past it, didn't it? We would be close to a revalue. Yeah, that's what he did say, yeah. We all thought that it would revalue as it went up. I did too, to be honest with you. But what I did see was the positive signs that it is about to be announced as a reinstatement. You're using the wrong word. It's not a revalue. So we all thought that it would revalue as it went up. But do you think, Frank, that we would actually have to wait to see the Dow go back down, as in a crash to 20,000, then the reinstatement? Oh, reinstatement. What are your thoughts? Well, first of all, isn't it amazing that one would consider back to 20,000 a crash? Oh my goodness, isn't that crazy? Now, once again, this what's happening right now, in my opinion, it's set. It is really. All I need was just move just a fraction over in this direction, and we're almost done, anyways, babe. We're down to about the last 10 minutes. Oh, you look at that. We want to say hi to the family? Come on, we know. Guys, you want Tink to say hi to you? Look, they all saying hi. You made my kiss. Oh, I got you. You know what? Give me a kiss. Ah, it's my girl. I love you, sweetheart. I thank you for picking me to love. Of all the men in this planet, why'd you pick me?
Because you got a good heart. You're a good person. You love me.
I-
Unconditional.
I love you now, babe, until eternity.
I love you now and till eternity.
Well, I love you twice as much in eternity and 2 times as that, so there.
Infinity.
And beyond,
Yes.
I love you. Did I win?
Dot.
Oh, oh, come on! That's not fair. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're headed down the home stretch. What do you think? Kim Clement. Do we have to wait for the Dow to come back down? No. It's on a track. Doesn't worry, too much about the other things. Kim Clement. Do we have to wait until the Dow crashes? If that's a crash, and to think that if the value goes up, we have the reinstatement at that time at 20,000. With that influx, of capital gains into American society and into our U.S. Treasury, I'm very, very curious to see what the future is for the United States of America. It's been a leader. It's been a pioneer. in many things. I believe that the United States is about to enter a new chapter in leadership. I just can't figure out what direction it is. Alrighty, so no, we don't wait and Kim come in. But may I say something about Kim? Honest to goodness, Jan, I can't tell if anybody's there or not because there's no posting. Normally, I see a bunch of posting everything, but they're all like, "Was he done yet? Gertrude, turn the TV off." It's not the TV, it's Frank. Okay, turn the computer off. I want to go shape. This. Sistini said, I think we're done with questions, family. Yeah, we are. Sets the ruling on selling foreign currency. Let's hurry up. We put it in the sun and it shut down the camera. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Did you catch what I was saying, by the way? I think you heard me read what Sistini said. And the reason why is because he's trying to tell the citizens that we have a rate change coming and we need to follow the rules correctly from now on, especially when it comes with foreign currency. And you know why, family? Because that's the way Donald Trump wants them to play, fairly with their currency. Anyway, so that's number 13 I wanted to let you know about. There is another one. This one is post number 21. It says urgent. Now listen carefully because we're going to say goodbye after this. Urgent. Iranian President Rouhani arrives in Baghdad. Didn't the media say that he had a coronavirus? Media, you suck. But anyways, let's see what this is about. Well, why do we have the delay? Why do we have the vote? Why didn't we have a prime minister? Why don't we have a cabinet? That today I tell you, Trump is just in Iraq. And if he doesn't give you the cabinet, which he already gave them, then too bad. You sit there and wait for it. But when he does give it to you, I think it'll be by the time that Iran will be convicting. You know that? God bless you all, okay? You take care of each other. I'll see you on Monday. We're going to talk about the 10 files. And we're going to talk. I pray that it is about the cabinet. We'll see if we can talk about it then. Take care of each other. Pray for each other. Love one another. And I'll take a thumbs up if you don't mind. Bye-bye now. Ahui ho. Until Monday. What do I do, baby? I push something up here, right? There's an X right there. Boom. It says, Frank, do you want more cookies? Baby, it's asking me if I want more cookies.
No, stop.
No?
Stop it.
Hit stop? It doesn't say stop, Jan. It says cancel or it says end. It doesn't say, oh. You mean, but if I end, I get no cookies? Golly, what a ripoff.